Joining us now to break this all down is Gunther Sanabria, an immigration attorney and expert. Welcome, Gunther. As we're approaching the midterms, the caravan is a totally political issue, but should we rather treat it first as a humanitarian issue?
Definitely should be a humanitarian issue. And the problem is that Donald Trump right now is using it for political campaigning. He's using the pain of the families. We should pay attention to who's he's using. He's using children. He's using mothers, wives, who are running a turmoil country where they're being killed, they're being tortured, and he's using that to campaign around the country.
Is the president right to halt financial aid to countries, in his words, that have not done the job and can't keep their population away from the U.S. border? Will this help stop illegal immigration?
His intent to hold money or financial aid to these countries is only going to make it worse. He thinks he's making a threat, but he's actually contributing to these caravans to continue. What we need to do as Americans, as a country, as a nation, is make sure that this doesn't happen again. And we can assure that if we help those countries back home, not taking away the financial aid that they have been using this time.
But do you understand why some Americans, at least across the country, are watching the footage coming from Mexico of thousands of migrants, and they're watching these images with concern?
Of course. First of all, I mean, he's making a perfect smokescreen to show that thousands of people are coming. But let's be realistic. Out of the thousands of people, we're going down to probably a few hundred that are going to get to the border and apply for asylum. And those are going to be scrutinized to see who qualifies and who doesn't. And at the end of the day, maybe a few hundred will reach the border, and maybe only a few dozen will qualify for asylum. But he's using it as a smokescreen, and of course, he's making everybody worry, everybody concerned that thousands of people are going to come over and invade our country, which is not true.
Well, the president, he does treat it as a national security threat, and he also says that criminals and unknown Middle Easterners are mixed into the migrant caravan. Do you think the president is really exaggerating here, playing the fear card?
He's definitely, to me, he's definitely playing the fear card. Now, he does have a point for national security reasons. He might be able to mobilize National Guard to the borders and might be able to detain people if they become a threat to the United States. But realistically, these people are fleeing massacre and death. There are no signs up to this point that there are no Middle Eastern or a terrorist group or cell infiltrating this caravan. But he's definitely using it, as he's always done, to display a fear among everybody, especially now with the elections coming.
Well, Gunther, even people who disagree with President Trump on immigration, they do agree that the immigration system in this country is broken. So what is the right way to start fixing it, in your view?
I mean, we definitely agree that it's broken. He pretends that the Democrats are not recognizing that the immigration system is broken. We all know it's broken, and immigration attorneys more than anybody knows that it's broken. But definitely blocking asylum or people coming to this country to apply for asylum is not going to fix it. We need immigration reform. We need a comprehensive for the DACA participants, for the younger generations after that, work permit, eliminating work permits or TPS for El Salvador or Honduras is not going to fix it. He's just closing doors when others are opening. We need a committee, we need a bipartisan group to work specifically on immigration and not leave it out to a president. All he knows is to say, I'm going to seal the borders to stop them from coming. That is not an answer. That is not a solution.
A yes or no question to you very quickly, Gunther. Do we need a wall?
The wall is such a symbolic trademark for Trump. The wall is not going to stop immigration coming. The numbers don't show that the people coming to the United States to come through the border. The numbers show that people that come to the United States are legally coming.
That was more than a yes or no. Gunther Sanabria, we appreciate that. Thank you for joining us.